My name is Kelly Clark, and this is my personal goals video presentation as I begin my master's program in building leadership at Fort Hays State University. A little bit about me, and I grew up and graduated high school from South Gray. After graduation, I attended Fort Hays State University, where I received my Bachelor's of Science degree in elementary education. And in 2001, I met my husband and we were married in 2003. We've been married for 18 years and we have a blended family that has brought together four beautiful children. Two of them are graduates from Fort Hays State University, and I have one that is currently attending, and the fourth one, who is a senior, is also planning on attending Fort Hays State University. So, just a little bit about my kids and kind of where they are. My oldest is Ty, he is 26. He graduated with his degree in agronomy from Fort Hays State University. He's currently living in Montezuma and he works at Winfield United in Cimarron, which is a chemical company, a farm chemical company. He met his wife at Fort Hays State University, and him and Remy were married, and she also has her degree from Fort Hays. She is a speech pathologist, and they currently live in Montezuma, and Ty is also currently one of the football coaches at South Gray High School. And then Ashton, she's 24. She just got married this summer to her high school sweetheart. She also graduated from Fort Hays State University with a degree in geoscience. She's currently working at Southwest Ag Insurance Company in Copeland, Kansas, and her husband live out on a farm outside of Copeland, where he is kind of working at their family farm in between Copeland and Montezuma. And then Austin, he is 20 and he's currently attending Fort Hays State University and he is pursuing a degree in secondary education. And Addison is 17. She is a senior at South Gray High School. She's planning on attending Fort Hays State University and has an interest in physical therapy. I guess that is today. That might change tomorrow. You know how that goes. As far as my career goes, I've been teaching for 18 years. I have taught at four different schools. I started out teaching in Dodge City. That was my first year. I taught there for 1 year, and then we moved south of Fowler, and there was not a job opening in Fowler, so I went to Mineola. And I taught for 5 years in Mineola. And then when there was an opening in Fowler, I took the job over at Fowler and was there for 5 years. And now I'm currently at South Gray Junior High. I've taught ELA at the middle school level at all of those schools. And I have also coached a variety of girls' sports in through middle school and a few in high school, just assistant there. But volleyball, basketball, track, cheerleading, assistant high school volleyball and basketball. So I just kind of have helped out wherever it was needed. Currently, I am teaching sixth, seventh, and eighth grade ELA at South Gray Junior High. I am the eighth grade sponsor, Stuco sponsor. I'm the KISA chair. I also serve as our lead teacher. So they still keep me pretty busy with extracurricular things that are happening at the school. So I guess looking at some of my personal goals, looking 1 to 5 years, obviously we're going to have an empty nest come next August when Addison goes to school. So that will be kind of a new territory for us to kind of go through and explore. We have recently taken up camping. We bought a camper during the COVID pandemic, and we do a lot of that. My husband and I really enjoy that. So I would say that that's definitely something that we will continue doing together. I have always been interested in starting a small little home business on the side. I enjoy making farmhouse crafts, just different things that like that I think would be a lot of fun, or maybe just even doing that and going to different craft shows and setting up a booth and things like that. That's always kind of interests me, but I've really never had the time to pursue that. And then 1 to 5 years, I got two married kids, so grandbabies could be in the near future. 6 to 10 years, I guess I would look that maybe we'll be upgrading our camper and spending a lot more time at the lake. If I do kind of start a small little side business or something, I might continue working on that. And I'm sure in 6 to 10 years, probably we'll be having grandkids, so spending a lot of time with them. And then beyond 10 years, I'll be planning for retirement, maybe growing my little side business. So when I retire from education, I just have something that I can do to keep myself busy and maybe make a little extra income. And again, probably still having 4 kids and all of the different age ranges that we have there, spending time with grandkids and attending their activities. Looking into my professional goals in 1 to 5 years, I hope to have my administrative degree and maybe hold an administrative position. I've really tossed around different things that I might be interested in, different directions I would like to go. I think one thing that I have never really explored is maybe working in some of the bigger districts. I've always worked, I mean, I did work that 1 year in Dodge City, but outside of that, I've always been in small districts. And so I've thought about maybe taking an assistant administrative position to begin with in a larger district. I've always been interested in curriculum development and areas such as that. So I don't know what direction I'll go with all of that, but also being lead teacher at the school. I know the idea has been tossed around, and I have been asked sometimes to take some assistant administrative positions in the near future at the school I am currently at as well. So we'll just see what happens and where that all leads me. In 6 to 10 years, hopefully I'm successfully holding down some sort of an administrative position, and beyond 10 years, making plans for retirement. And then looking at why FHSU, well, I kind of feel like to begin with, it's just been a family tradition, maybe one that I started, but I graduated with my bachelor's degree there. And then, of course, having 3 kids, also being Fort Hays State Tigers, just kind of become a family tradition. And so I don't know why I would go anywhere else. We're comfortable there. We've been happy there. I feel like myself and my children, we've all been successful, and even my children, not only have they, did they graduate with employability skills, they've found jobs very easily and have even been sought after, where people have come to them asking them if they wanted to come and work for them. So I think that kind of speaks for itself, that Fort Hays State really provided us with what we needed. Also, I just think whatever we were needing, whether it was online education, it was just always has been convenient and affordable for us. It just seemed like Fort Hays State always had exactly what we needed and offered what it was that we needed as a family. So again, it was just, why would I look anywhere else? That was definitely going to be the first place that I went. And so I just feel like Hays has kind of been home to us in a sense, and I think that we will continue using Fort Hays State for our post-secondary educational needs as we move forward. So my initial expectations of this program, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous and terrified. I've actually been dragging my feet for this for years. I've had just a lot of doubts within myself, being able to accomplish getting my master's in administration. Of course, I'm just always afraid of failing, and I've just started talking to some of my friends or acquaintances that I know that were going through the program, and somehow or another, I found myself with just the small shred of confidence that I needed to actually get enrolled. And so as I begin this program, I just expect for it to be manageable yet challenging. I mean, that's how Fort Hays State has been for myself and my children as well. And so I really don't expect anything different than that. And so I'm looking forward to working on this program and completing my degree. Thank you so much for listening to my introduction video here on my personal goals as I begin this um, new area, this new phase, and this new challenge in my life.